Hey, I thought I'd do a quick video just to mention that the challenge reward trophies are causing a few issues for me and a few other people. So I thought I'd just show basically what's going on. So you can see, like, I was midway making through a hideout and I wanted to showcase the trophies because I mean that's why we play. You get trophies, you get rewards and you want to make them. So if you actually look at the performance of the game, you can see it permanently jumps up and down anyway, which I'm not too sure why this doesn't happen on any other game. This only happens on PoE, Overwatch, PUBG, StarCraft, Witcher, whatever game you want to play, I get solid frames. Here you can see it's at the top right, it's pretty stable. Yeah, it jumps up and down occasionally. If you head down to here, you can see still relatively stable once we've loaded in and it's got used to the hideout. So it's pretty stable in the top right. Yeah, 144 FPS, pretty much locked to my monitor. When I begin to put the trophies down, so I'll just show you as well, just to note. You can see my graphics card right now is using 50%. It's using 50%, CPU 50%, thereabouts. Now, as we begin to add the trophies in, if we just say, all right, let's add the trophies we've got over the years of playing. If we can actually click these down. All right, so we just put the trophies down we've got. Now, I've tried this. It doesn't matter where you put them. It really doesn't matter. Now, if I look at my FPS now, we go from a stable pretty much 140 to 140, 70, 140, 70. And it basically jumps up and down 70 FPS for no reason. The only way I've sometimes managed to stop it working is if you go into your overclocking graphics card profile, you can downclock yourself. So what happens is you have it's sort of like the 3D acceleration kind of stuff, sort of similar principle, I guess, is if you downclock yourself, it doesn't overclock, which sounds obvious, but it doesn't try to keep up with its set clock. So if you downclock yourself, it seems to help with the performance, but that's kind of a stupid thing to do. But it does seem to work because I believe the 3D memory clocks, there's a thing where the totems sort of turn it on and off. So when the totems aren't there, it's sort of stable, and then it's not sure what to do, whether to use the GPU or not, and I think it just gets a bit like messed up. So now if we look at my graphics card, this one's actually doing a little bit better. Normally it's 100%. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's like 90%. So it's gone from 50% to almost maxing out my CPU. Well, not my CPU, sorry, my GPU. For nothing really. You can turn on, I guess, if we take off like some visual effects, you take off VSync, dynamic res, put stuff on, some worse settings if the game doesn't crash. And maybe it holds a little bit better, but it's still now 100% using my graphics card. So if I take my earphones out, my graphics card is like spinning up like pretty loud. I'm using a 980, so it's not like the worst graphics card. Sorry, 970. It's a WindForce one, so it's like one of the better models. But I don't think these trophies here should be causing my computer to go to 100% usage. If we move away, a little bit, it kind of like stops, but you can see there's a load of stuff in this area, right? It's still going 100% GPU usage. Doesn't really matter where I go in the hideout, it just tanks my card. So if I run back over and I delete them, And I know this has been a long waffly video, I apologise, but if I go back over and delete them, you will see like instantly the GPU comes right down, and eventually it'll come back down to about 50%. I'm mapping it. I don't have 100% graphics card usage, Uber Elder, whatever zone I'm in, I don't have 100% usage, but I put down like 5 trophies and my whole computer just takes off with noise and volume. So I don't quite know what it is with the trophies, but I would like to actually use them, but I just can't. So yeah, you can see we're now back down to 60% instead of what we were at maxed out 100. Now it wasn't like using sort of everything, but it really does fire up your card, and I'm not sure why. So I was just seeing if anyone else has this problem, and maybe, I don't know, PoE can fix it or something. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless doing the rewards. So yeah.